today I'm gonna talk a little bit about books. It's one of my passions. So I'm gonna talk about a book that I read like 2 months ago. I bought it in London. So the name of the book is The Perfect Match, but the biggest name in the cover, it's actually Katie Fforde. That is the name of the person who wrote it. So I don't know why they put it so big, but anyway. So this is like a normal sized book, I guess, for me. And actually I bought it one of my friends, but I ended up like reading and capping for myself, so well, that's why it's with me. So the book actually is not one of my favorite types of books, because actually I bought it for a friend, so I just wanted that this story was interesting. So I just read a little pieces of it when I was in London, and I was like, well, that's it, and I bought it. So I didn't really read it. But when I was like traveling with buses and all that, lots of free time, so I said, well, why not? And I kind of liked it. I started reading it when I was traveling, but then I just finished it when I came back. And it's a very interesting book. I actually read it in just like 3 days. It was really fast because I didn't expect it to be so interesting. Like the narrative is not one of my favorites. Like I don't like this kind of narratives at all. What does it say in the book? It doesn't have any ears or anything, so I'm gonna write just the back cover. So 3 years ago, Bella Castle left her hometown nursing a broken heart over Dominic Tane. Now she has a new job she loves, selling houses in the coastward countryside, and her boyfriend Neville has just proposed. They're just right for each other, Bella tells herself. So why doesn't she feel happier? Then Dominic turns up unexpectedly, and Bella begins to ask herself whether Neville really is her perfect match after all. So, Woman and Home said, a wonderful warm-hearted escapist read. Why do you use so complicated words? And The Sun said, a perfect match for an afternoon curled up on the sofa. So I kind of agree. It's a very easy way, like it's an easy book to read. But actually it's not that kind of interesting because this story is really kind of boring. It's not kind of expecting some surprising news in the book. It doesn't have like a thrill to read, you know, I don't know. And well, so the story is about Bella, and she's like 25, 24 years old. She's really young, and she's living with her aunt, and her aunt's like the 50s, and she's kind of getting confused. Like the story is not just about Bella, it's like Bella and her aunt. So Bella, it's kind of facing different phases in her life. She have a broken heart, and she moved downtown, and well, she have a lot of changes in her life, and then comes up that she arrived in another city, and she's already dating someone and all that. So as the back cover said, but she still have like a thing for this other guy. And the thing is that the other story besides hers is her aunt. I do not really remember the name of her aunt. I have this problem with books, I don't really remember stuff, but anyway. So her aunt that lives with her, she's like around 50s, and she has a very big house. And her problem is that she kind of has 50s, but she thinks that it's like 90s for her. So she kind of block herself for lots of stuff. So she doesn't use anymore any kind of clothes that she thinks it's not appropriate for her age. You know, she's in some crisis like that. So it's kind of different point of view. So that's kind of interesting. And then it comes along lots of stuff. She meets a lot of people, and her aunt gets a new boyfriend. So the story kind of developed a little bit, but the development of the story is really slow, and it doesn't have lots of big problems to be solved. You know, I think the problems that she made, it's actually she making for herself. You know, like she brings the problems to herself. It's not like something that she cannot solve out really quickly. So that's why I didn't really like it. But it's a very easy book to read, like to spend like free time. But like the end is really boring. You expect something more and it doesn't. But then actually Katie Fforde has other books. I think Katie Fforde has her own style, so that's why I kind of think that it's not that bad. It's just her style. She likes to tell stories, like short ones, telling like nowadays stories, like boring routine of other people. So that's why I think it's not that it's not interesting, but it's not like a very good book. So, but I liked it. If you want to spend some free time, you can read it. It's kind of good. It have like the beginning of the story is really interesting. You expect it to get better, but it doesn't, so it's kind of frustrating in the end. But it's a very good book to start reading if you don't have anything else to do. So that's what I have to say. And yeah, that's the book that I read. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if it's cheap, you should buy it. If not, I would not spend too much money buying it, but it's good though. So I hope you like my opinion. If you doesn't, you can tell me in the comments below, there's no problem. I like to change opinions with people, so if you disagree, just tell me, and tell me which part did you like. If you read the book, tell me what you've thought about it, and if you haven't, just go and tell me after what you thought. Well, I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up for the video, and hope to see you in the next videos. So if you want to see my latest videos, you can click right here, or you can go in my YouTube channel and you can subscribe. So I hope to see you soon. Kisses, bye bye.